A puente would be a 3-day weekend. That's what they say in English.
There isn't word like festivo, día festivo.
Oh, Dia Festivo is a holiday. But whenever there is a puente, you know, the most common thing to say is a 3-day weekend.
It's more common.
Yeah. And if it's 4 days, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, 4-day weekend. But yeah, that's right, man. Are you gonna celebrate
What?
the Revolution Day? No.
Working like revolutionario.
Nice. All right. And Yasmin, how are you? Are you tired? All the work?
I'm good.
Good. That's good. Today I ate green enchiladas, and I was thinking about you, Yasmin. Like, Yasmin
Yes.
likes green enchiladas. Yes.
It was delicious.
Yeah. Over here, we have a loncheria, and every day they sell green enchiladas. 6 enchiladas for 40 pesos. And they are really delicious with a lot of chicken, a lot of sauce, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, avocados too. For 40 pesos, it's really delicious.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love it.
I love
And
it too.
yes. Hello, Laurentina.
Hello, teacher. Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon, Lauren.
Good afternoon.
All right. Well, let's begin. Let's check the homework.
Okay.
Now, the good thing about this homework is I have the audio. You know, it's an audio, so you just have to listen. You just have to listen to the correct thing. Okay?
Page 47.
Can you hear the audio?
2. Strategy
Yes.
plus. As a matter of fact, A. Match each question with 2 answers. Write the letters A through F. Then listen and check. 1.
Have you decided what your next career move will be?
C.
Yeah, I have, as a matter of fact. I'm planning on going into engineering.
Have you decided what your next career move will be?
F.
No, I haven't. In fact, I probably should start thinking about that.
Number 1 is what?
C and F.
C and F.
C and
Yeah.
F.
C and F. All right, let's continue.
2.
Do you know anyone who has had second thoughts about their job or career?
B.
Not really. As a matter of fact, most of my friends love their work.
Do you know anyone who has had second thoughts about their job or career?
E.
Actually, yeah. One of my friends hates his job. In fact, he's looking for something else, so...
Number 2 is what?
E and B.
EMB. Very good.
3.
Do you think some people still expect to stay in the same job all their lives?
A.
I don't think so. In fact, most people's careers change and develop over time.
Do you think some people still expect to stay in the same job all their lives?
D.
No. As a matter of fact, nowadays most people are forced to change jobs every few years.
All right. And the last one is
A and B.
A and B. Did you have everything correct?
Yes, me.
Yeah. You did? All right. Well, Look at those 3 questions. Have you decided what your next career move will be? Do you know anyone who has had second thoughts, etc.? I want you to answer these questions with your own information, with your own information, okay? And in your responses, try to use in fact or as a matter of fact. Remember, these are the same as saying de hecho, all right? So we use this when we give new, surprising information or when we correct something. For example, number 1, ask me question number 1, Andres.
Have you decided what your next career move will be?
Yes, I have. In fact, I would like to, train more and work more. All right. So, give a little answer and then use in fact or as a matter of fact to give the details. Okay. There are only 3 of us and we are the adults, the ones who work. So let's practice here. No individual groups. Okay. So Yasmin, you are the leader. All right. So you ask the question and to Andres, and then I say, okay, thank you, Andres. What about you, Lorentina? All right. You are the guide, Yasmin.
Teacher, as a matter of fact, in Spanish,
It's the same thing as in fact.
as what? As
It's the
in fact,
It's the same thing.
Spanish, de hecho.
Yeah, it's the same. The only difference is that as a matter of fact, it sounds more dramatic, and it's good.
Dramatic.
It's more dramatic.
In fact, is well known. Is common.
Yeah, man. Yes, yes. Well, but these type of expressions are formal. They're very formal. Okay. So
Yeah.
Yasmin, go ahead. Lead us.
Have you decided what your next career move will be, Andres?
Teacher, sorry, Jasmine. Teacher, what does mean career move? Sorry,
Like the next step in your career.
in my plans.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Jasmine. In fact, I would like to take a trip to practice my English.
Okay. How about you, Laurentina? Laurentina isn't here.
I think she's having problems with her internet. So just you two, Yasmin and Andres.
Yeah. And
No,
Jasmine,
I'm a leader. Okay, Andres, go ahead.
oh yeah, no. Do you know anyone who has had second thought about their job or career? Teacher, second thought is what is second plans?
Second thoughts is like, how can I say it? When you think about something again, when you're not 100% sure, you have second thoughts. Okay?
When you are not
Sure.
sure.
Yeah, so you think about it again, and that is the second thought. I don't know, should I do this or not? I don't know. It's my second thought.
I don't clear this question. I don't have clear this question.
Hey, how? So you ask it to Andres.
Do you know anyone who has second thoughts about their job or career?
Yes, as a matter of fact, one of my co-workers is looking for a new job right now.
Very good. And Yasmin, the third question.
Do you think some people still expect to stay in the same job all their lives?
Um, no, I don't I don't think so. In fact, um, in fact, there are many people that likes to change of job, but it depends. Sometimes the people that have a good job, they want to stay always. But when you don't have a good opportunity, a good job, I think that the people change of job.
Nice, nice, nice. Okay, guys. Well, Yasmin, do you understand number 2 now?
Yes.
All right, all right. Well, now Andres, please ask Yasmin.
Um, do you know anyone who has had second thought about their job or career, Jasmine?
Yes, I have. In fact, my my friend, my friend, he needs to change the job because he is no he isn't he don't isn't happy
Listen.
isn't happy in his job right now, and he looking for another job.
Okay. Do you think some people still expect to stay in the same job all their lives?
I haven't. In fact, I know a lot of people that he's he is working for get uh, best job, or like, how do you say it? Trabajo de sus sueños. I forgot.
Trabajo de what?
De sus sueños.
His dream job.
Dream job.
Okay,
Very
Jasmine.
nice.
Teacher, how do you say el título universitario is the diploma or is the university degree?
Degree. Degree.
Only degree,
Yeah.
but the diploma is also degree,
Diploma is for high school.
or what is the difference in licenciatura and el título in English? Licenciatura también es degree, right?
Yeah.
And only the título.
Well, the título is your degree.
Also,
Is your degree? Yeah. Now, maybe you have a license, and that is different. Like a medical, a doctor, nurses, they need a license, but that's a license. You have your license and your degree. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. Very good, guys. And before we begin with the next lesson, I would really like for us to just finish this page. It's really easy. Remember, we were talking about how we can use attitude without demonstrating it with our face, just with words. Attitudes with words. Now, out of all the adverbs from yesterday, which one do you remember? Which one do you remember? Anybody can answer?
Obviously.
Obviously.
Seriously.
Okay. Nice. Laurentina, are you here?
Yes, I'm come back.
All right,
I have
nice.
problems with my internet.
Yeah, I know, me too sometimes.
Luckily,
yes. Jackie, which one do you remember?
Interestingly.
Wow, you pronounced it correctly. Nice. And Ismael, which one do you remember? All right. He's finishing his game of Free Fire. Let's continue. Number 3, strategies, changing careers. 3A. Yasmin, can you read the instructions, please?
Circle the best. 3A.
Yeah.
Circle the best expression to complete the conversation. Then listen and check your answer. Practice
right.
in groups.
Sorry, what?
Practice in groups of 3.
All right. Yes. Thank you. Now, you need to circle the best one. But let's make this into a speed test. Okay, let's make it into a speed test. Let's see how fast you can answer it. Now, the best way to do this is to read the sentence before and then the sentence after. Okay? And then compare. What is better, obviously or oddly enough? So let's do the first one together. There's a conversation between Branka and Josh. I wonder why people change careers. Well, a higher salary is one reason. What is more appropriate, obviously or oddly enough?
Obviously.
Yes, obviously is more appropriate. So what do? I wonder why people change careers. You read the sentence before and after. A higher salary is one reason, because that's an obvious reason why people change careers. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 2 minutes only 2 minutes to do this activity. And then we're gonna check with the audio, okay? I'm gonna start the timer right now. Okay, 2 minutes and counting, please begin. Okay, 1 minute, 10 seconds. 30 seconds. Anyone finish?
Page 47. 3.
Did anybody finish? No? Yes?
Almost.
Nice. Almost. Which one were you on, Andres?
The last one.
Last. Oh, nice, nice. That's good. Florentina, how about you?
Yes, I have.
All right, very good. Now, just listen to the audio and check which ones are correct, and I will also check it with you. Here we go.
B. Strategies. Changing careers. A. Circle the best expressions to complete the conversation. Then listen and check your answers. Practice in groups of 3.
I wonder why people change careers.
Well, obviously, a higher salary is one reason.
Yeah. Luckily, I have a pretty good salary, so...
What if your job isn't very rewarding? In fact, that happened to a friend of mine, and he quit his job. Fortunately, it worked out for him.
And not surprisingly, people just get bored.
That's true. Clearly, you don't want to be stuck in a job that's not challenging.
And in fact, it's a good way to get other experience.
Interestingly enough, I read an article that said there'll be no more jobs for life.
I saw that too, as a matter of fact. We'll all be changing jobs and, more importantly, going back to school.
Unit 10, page...
All right. Please make sure that you have the correct answers. And let's practice this together, okay? I'm gonna put the ladies in a breakout room. All right, and practice that conversation 2 times. All right, so Jackie, Lauren, and Yasmin, go to the breakout room and practice this conversation. Remember, when you are practicing this or these expressions, emphasize the adverbs. Obviously, luckily, emphasize it, make them sound dramatic. Well, obviously, a higher salary is one reason. Yeah, luckily, I have a pretty good salary, you know. Emphasize that. Don't just read it. Emphasize the adverb. Practice the stress. Go ahead. And gentlemen, you're gonna practice with me, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Ismael, you are Branca, Andres, Josh, and I'm Pam. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's begin.
I wonder why people change careers.
Well, obviously, a higher salary is one reason.
Yeah, luckily, I have a pretty good salary, so.
What if your job isn't very rewarding? In fact, that happened to a friend of mine, and he quit his job. Fortunately, it worked out for him.
And not surprisingly, people just get bored.
That's true, Corey. You don't want to be stuck in a job that's not showing you.
And
in fact, in fact, it's a good way to get other experience.
Interestingly enough, I read an article that said there will be no more jobs for life.
I saw that too. As a matter of fact, we'll all be changing jobs and, more importantly, going back to school.
Very good. All right, now I am Branca. Ismael, you are Josh, and Andres, Pam. Okay?
Okay.
I wonder why people change careers. Ismael, you're Josh.
Yeah, well, obviously, a higher salary is one reason.
Yeah, luckily, I have a pretty good salary. So,
What if your job isn't very rewarding? In fact, that happened to a friend of mine, and he quit his job. Fortunately, it worked out for him.
and not surprisingly, people just get bored.
That's true. Clearly, you don't want to be stuck in a job that's not challenging.
And in fact, it's a good way to get other experience.
Um, Interestingly enough, I read an article that said there'll be no more jobs for life.
I saw that, too. As a matter of fact, well, I'll be changing jobs and more opportunity going back to school.
Yes, yes. Very good. All right, guys, in your opinion, what are 6 good reasons, or what are some good reasons to change your career? Okay, and when I say career, remember, I'm not talking about school. I'm talking about your career, like whenever you are working.
The jobs?
Yeah, 6 good reasons to change your job, your career.
Um, First, I think that the salary,
Yeah, obviously the salary, yes.
obviously the salary. Um,
Come
How
on.
do you say demanda de trabajo?
Oh yes, a demanding work, demanding work, color, demanding work. Okay. What are some other good reasons?
um, Bad boss.
Yes, I was about to say that. Unfortunately, there are some bad bosses, toxic bosses, right? And maybe, oddly enough, sometimes the job is boring. You get bored, especially when you don't learn anything.
Yeah, especially.
Like if there's no training, it's boring. The same thing every day, forever.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Um, don't have opportunities
What do you mean opportunities?
or won't get opportunity.
Like to go up in the company?
Yeah. Or re up.
Yes.
Don't re up or what?
Go up or
Go.
move up.
Teacher, what is the correct word? Is I can use grew or grow or move up.
For what?
If I want, for example, at work, if I would like to grow up, I can say or no,
No,
or
grow up
move up.
is only for like, children to become adults, physically or mentally. But to move up will be like to get higher positions, like worker, manager, general manager, vice president, president, CEO, owner. You know, all of that is like moving up in the company. It's difficult to move up in the company these days, unless it's a startup. But yeah, okay. Those are some good reasons. Now, let me close the breakout rooms for these ladies. They're taking a long time. Okay.
Yes.
Did you finish? Did you finish?
Yes. 3
Okay.
times.
The gossip.
Chavez. Okay. No, it is. They don't gossip when Lorentina is here.
Oh,
Only
yeah.
Yasmin and Jackie.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
Well, now to start the other lesson, I would like to do a little, dynamic. And this one, everybody can participate. You know, the unit is about work, jobs, careers. But for this activity, everybody can give an opinion. Okay, on a piece of paper. Everybody, get a piece of paper or open your notebook. I want you to write something. In your notebook or paper, I would like for you to write the answer to this question. What are the three best pieces of advice to give someone when they're about to go to an interview? So imagine your friend calls you and she says, "Hey, fulano, well, guess what? Man, I have this interview tomorrow, but I'm very nervous because I've never had an interview. Can you give me some advice?" Okay. In your paper or notebook, I want you to write the three best pieces of advice you can give to that person for the interview. Okay? So think about it and write your ideas. You have 4 minutes. Would somebody like to share their pieces of advice first?
Sorry?
Who would like to go first? Share your information. Okay, go ahead.
And looking the more common question in an interview. That's the first one. Second one, write your answer in a notebook in the best way possible. And third one, practice alone or with other people the interview.
Okay, nice. Those are good suggestions, man. Ismael, what about you?
Um, I guess talk about your abilities, show your experience, and show a good vocabulary.
Okay, nice. Thank you. Valentina?
I think my friend mustn't ask about vacation, for example.
Nice.
he can ask about the goals of the company,
Yeah.
and mm, he must know why would he like to work in this company.
Excellent, excellent. I like all of those responses. I really like the first one too. Don't ask about vacations. Nice. That's a good one. Miss Flores, what do you say?
Going presentable, breathe and try to don't think about it and being yourself.
Very good, very good. Breathe and try not to think about it. I like that. What was the last one you said, Jackie?
Being yourself,
What does that mean?
like be yourself.
Oh, be yourself. Okay, okay. All right, all right. Yes, that's a good one too. I like that. You're going for the more relaxed approach. Nice. And Miss Herrera, what do you say?
Um, practice an interview with your with someone, friends, or mm, um, research about the company. Maybe that helping about her answers.
Okay.
Take a break. Don't try to give a best answer. It's better be sure in your answers.
All
Don't try.
right, all right. I like that. It's good, it's good. All of your suggestions are nice. Now, I would like for you to open your book to the next page, page 48. Now, it's interesting, you know. Well, first, let me tell you the objective. November 11th, 2020. Okay, so we're going to read an article about how to ace an interview. The word ace means to do really well, to do excellent in an interview. And you can use ace for many things. I'm going to ace the interview. I'm going to ace the exam. I'm going to ace the game. I'm going to ace the date with my girlfriend, with my boyfriend. Do really well in something. Okay, ace an interview. This is we're talking about careers. We have to talk about the interviews. Now, this one is interesting, you know. I love this lesson because, you know, when we think about an interview, we think about, oh my gosh, I need to answer all the questions. I need to answer correctly. What if they ask me something that I don't know? All of that is important. But it's also important to ask the correct questions. Okay, an interview is nice. You answer questions, but you also should ask some questions. Okay, and like Lorentina said, don't ask about vacations. That's not good. And I think they will mention that in this article. All right. So ace that interview. Miss Jackie, Miss Flores, can you read 1A, please?
Prepare which of these are good questions for a candidate to ask at a job interview, which are not. Why?
Okay, so I'm going to put you in groups and I want you to discuss the 6 questions. Which ones are good to ask and which ones are bad to ask? Please enter the breakout room. All right, gentlemen, again, you are with me. This is how we're going to do this activity. We're going to read it, and then I'm going to ask, do you think this is a good question to ask? Why or why not? All right, so Ismael, how does the position fit into the company's structure? What this question refers to is, your position. Your position. If you're going to be the engineer, how does your position fit into the company's structure? How do you help the company, in other words? Do you think this is a good question to ask or a bad question to ask? And why?
For Ismael?
Yeah, Ismael. I know you don't have experience, Ismael, but just give me your opinion. Are you there?
Yeah, I think. Um, hmm,
Do you know what we're doing?
I don't know really. I guess yes,
Why?
because maybe this your vision of the future,
Is the what?
the vision of the future.
So it's a good question to ask because it's the reason for the people. What do you mean by that?
How?
Yeah, what is it's the reason for the people?
How people?
Yeah, like look. How does the position fit into the company's structure? How does my position, me as a worker, how do I help the company? What do I do? Why am I important in the company? Is that a good
Yeah,
question to ask?
I guess yeah.
But why?
Because you can sing about your value or your future value, or
Okay,
maybe
okay.
a projection.
Oh, okay. Yes. And what do you think, Andres? What do you think about letter A?
Letter A, I think that it's not a good question
Why?
because it doesn't matter if you don't do the question.
Okay. And what about letter B, Andres? What opportunities are there to get training? Do
I
you
think that
think?
it's a good question obviously. And because you need to know if you will have opportunities to train, to improve yourself
Nice.
through the training.
Okay. Now, Ismael and Andres, I want you to ask each other the questions. Okay? Continue with letter C.
What projects are you currently working on?
Do you think that's a good question or a bad question?
Yes, I think that it's a good question because obviously you need to know for what you will work, for what plans, for what work, for what project.
Yes, nice.
And can I work from home, Ismael? What do you think about this question?
Yes, it's a good question.
Why?
Yeah. Because you can get possibilities in the future, or for example, in the quarantine.
Nice.
Or is performance evaluate?
Review.
Review.
What does mean performance review?
Okay, so like how well you are. When we talk about the performance of an athlete, we talk about how fast he is, how strong he is, how many points he scores, how well he works with the teammates. In this case, your performance at work. Are you on time? Did you wear your uniform correctly? Are you nice to your coworkers? Did you work on the tasks? You know, those things are your performance. How you are at work. And reviewed is like, how do they check it? How do they check it?
I think that no, it's not a good question because obviously you need to be a good you need to have a good performance always.
Nice.
How much a vacation will I get, Ismael? What do you think about this question?
Okay, it's a good question, I guess.
To ask your boss is a good question.
Yeah.
Sure.
Don't ask that question to you in an interview, Ismael. Please don't.
Can be rude.
Yeah.
If you want to lose your job in the first day, yes, do it.
Yeah, because that one gives the interpretation that you are lazy or that you don't want to work. Yeah. Well, very good, guys. Very good. Let me go see how the ladies are doing. Okay. The words on the left over here, these words are the words that are going to be on the lesson for today, the reading. And over here, I have the opposites of these words. Okay? And we are going to match the word with its opposite. For example, submit and keep are the opposites. Submit is when you give something, like submit an application. So keep is like the opposite. You don't give, you keep it. Okay? Andres, with the definition that I just gave you and the definition that you found on Google, what is the opposite of doesn't of?
A few.
A few. Yes, that is the opposite. Okay. Now, let's see. Everybody, I would like for everybody to participate here. We're going to do land last, trip up last, acquire. What do you think is the opposite of acquire?
Acquire.
Uh-huh.
Sale.
Sell, yes. Because acquire means buy and sell, well, sell. All right, now meet a deadline. What do you think is the opposite of meet a deadline?
Do something late.
Do something late.
Do something late. Avoid.
Keep.
No.
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 No. Confront.
Confront, yes. Because avoid means if I see you, I'm going to go the other direction. And confront, face to face. All right, now, the other ones are difficult, in my opinion, for you guys. But some of you found the words on the internet. Can you tell me the other ones that you know?
Willing.
What is willing?
Disinclined. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, disinclined.
Disinclined.
Yes. Yes, if I say I am willing to help you, that means I will help you. I want to help you. And disinclined is like, no, I don't want to.
Fate or fact?
Fate? What is fate?
Is coincidence?
Yes, coincidence. Fate is like your destiny. Your destiny, like you were made for this thing. And coincidence is, well, it happened unexpectedly. So very good. The trip up means to confuse. You know, like there's always one or two questions that trip you up on an exam. They confuse you. So what is the opposite of trip up? Understand. And land means lose. Now, land has a different meaning in today's lesson. Usually when we think about land, we think about the earth, the ground, property. But land means to obtain something successfully. Okay? Like I landed an interview, means I obtained an interview. I landed my dream job. Okay? I obtained those things. And lose would be the opposite. Okay? Now, with that being said, go back to the book. We're on page 48. We're going to do another activity. Guys, for this activity, please do not read everything. Do not read everything. The only thing you need to read is one or two sentences after the line. This is the activity. Pay very close attention. Okay, Ismael? So look, up here, at the top, you have 6 questions. You need to put those 6 questions in the correct space. Okay? How do you do that? Well, you need to use context. Okay? You need to use context. Remember, this article is trying to help you ask the correct questions and not ask specific questions. Okay? So please do not read everything carefully. You will not finish because you're only going to have 3 minutes. Okay? You're going to have 3 minutes. You don't need to write the complete question for this activity. You can just put A, B, C, D, E, F. And remember, if one of them is difficult, skip it and go to the next one. Okay, and then when you finish, return to the difficult ones. Okay? Do you understand?
Yes.
Yasmin, Ismael, Shaki, Valentina, do you understand?
Yes, teacher.
All right, so let me set my timer, YouTube advertisements. 3 minutes. Please, begin. Did you finish?
Of course not.
No. How many do you need, man?
I only did 3.
3. Valentina, how about you?
I'm not sure anything.
You finished, but you're not sure, or you didn't do anything?
I have 4, but I don't not sure my answers.
You're not
Of
sure
my
about your answers.
answers.
Okay. All right. How about you, Jackie? Are you finished?
I'm finished, but I'm not sure about my answers.
Okay. Okay. Ismael and Yasmin, are you done?
Yeah, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yes, me too.
All right. Well, let's check it. Let's check it. I see that Andres and Lorentina, you were really particular with your questions. All right. What do you have for number 1?
See?
I have
C.
C.
Yes. 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 I think we're going to begin with the process of elimination. Yes. What projects are you currently working on? Listen carefully to this answer. Then show how you can help them achieve their goals. Okay? All right, all right. And number 2, what did you write?
E.
You have B?
E.
All right. B, yes.
No, E. Oh,
E.
yeah, E.
All right. Does anybody have a different answer?
I have A.
You have A.
Yes.
Okay, okay. We're going to leave this one blank. Number 3, what do you have?
A.
A. Anybody have anything different? No?
I have B.
E,
We have B.
B.
E,
Yes, it is B. This one is a little more obvious. What opportunities are there to get training? This shows your desire to acquire skills and knowledge about the company. Okay, so you want training. Number 4, what do you have?
I have C. No.
E,
C. No. I have
E.
E.
E, very good. Yes, yes. Number 5?
F.
F?
Yes.
I have D.
All right. The correct answer is F, yes. If you ask this, employers will worry that you're not fully committed. If you ask for vacations, you don't seem committed. And number 6, what do you have?
D,
I have D.
Yes. So the only one we are missing is A. A for number 2. These are the correct answers. Lorentina, did you have everything correct or not?
Yes.
Yes. Andres?
yes.
All right. Yasmin?
No, no, teacher.
Jackie?
That,
Yes, yes, Valentina?
no, yes, it's okay.
Okay. Yasmin, Jackie, Ismail, any questions?
No, it's okay.
It's okay. All right, all right. Glad to hear that. Now, look at exercise C. Yasmin, please read the instructions.
Read the sentences below. Underline the sentence in the article that they paragraph.
Paraphrase. Okay, so the previous activity we did, it is, putting sentences in the correct place. Okay? Whenever you take a test, you will need to do that. You need to put sentences in the correct place using context. You need to contextualize the sentences. That is an important skill, okay? That is an important reading skill. This next thing is paraphrase, okay? Paraphrasing means saying the same thing, but with different words. So let's look at number one. I'm gonna help you with number one. You need to prepare not just to answer questions, but to ask questions too. In this case, it's kind of small. Let me see if I can put 2 pages. Oh, yeah. All right, well, in this case, you need to prepare not just to answer the questions, but to ask questions too. In which sentence do you think it says that in the article? It's in paragraph 1. You need to prepare not just to answer questions, but to ask
Have you
questions too.
prepared for the most difficult interview question? Do you have any question for us?
Yes, that is it. Very good, my friend. Well, have you prepared for the most difficult interview question of all? That is it. Okay. So let me give you some hints, some hints. Number 1, well, you can find it in paragraph 1. Number 2, you can find in paragraph 2. Number 3, in paragraph 3. But in number 4, you're gonna find it in paragraph 5, okay? Number 5, you're going to find in paragraph 6. And number 6, you're going to find in paragraph 8. All right, and right here in little numbers, it has the number of the paragraph, okay? So let me help you with number 2, the last one. Interviewees shouldn't make a mistake when answering this question.
A candidate
A candidate, yes, a candidate what?
can afford to trip up.
Yes,
question.
Very good, my friend. Candidate can afford to trip up on this question. All right, please finish this exercise. Let's see if you can do it in 2 minutes. All you gotta do is underline or highlight. Okay, but let's see, do you have number 3 so far? Number 3?
Clearly
Clearly what?
unemployed.
Yes.
To take it like all to term.
Yes, yes. Does anybody have number 4? No?
Yes.
Tell me, Jackie.
I'm not sure. This shows you desire to acquire skill and knowledge that will benefit the company.
Yes, that is it. And number 5, anybody? No? Okay, okay. Nice. I guess we're going to stop there. For your homework, I would like for you to finish number 5 and number 6, and also to do exercise 2. Number 2 is an exercise about word families, okay? A word family is when you take a word and you give the different forms of that word. For example, happy is an adjective. What is the word family for happiness? For happy, it is happiness. And this would be the word family because this is the adjective and this is the noun. And that is what we mean when we say word families, the different forms of the word, okay? We also have happily, like happily ever after. That is the adverb, okay? Now, you're gonna have to find the word family for the words in parentheses. Okay? And you can use the article to help you though. All of the answers are in the article. For example, solve. Give an example of how you usually find a solve to a difficult problem. What is solve?
Resolve.
Or no, give me the noun, the noun. It is in there somewhere. See, I'm trying to find it. It's in paragraph 3. The noun of solve. Look at paragraph 3.
Solution.
Solution, yes. Okay, and that's what you're going to do for this exercise. Okay, so please finish number 5 and number 6 and exercise 2 in that page. All right. Oh my gosh, it's 6 o'clock. Well, we're not finished with this lesson. But did you learn a new word today?
For me, ace.
Ace, right? It's a good word. Ace. And you, Andres?
Doesn't.
Doesn't. All right, all right. And the other guys, I know you're very shy. Well, we're gonna continue tomorrow, all right? Please be early tomorrow.
Okay.
And tomorrow we're going to have an interview. Okay, we're going to have an interview, guys. And I'm gonna be excited. We're gonna prepare Jackie and Ismael for an interview. All right, guys. Well, I will see you tomorrow. Have a nice evening.
Thank you for the
Thank
class.
you, teacher.
Take care,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Bye.